Hi everyone, I'm Jen Kitzmiller with the National Weather Service in Missoula, and we just wanted to take the time to give you some updated details as far as the winter weather conditions that are occurring across the region that are expected to continue tonight and into early next week. So this is a very complex weather system, and we're looking at it almost in three different acts, with the first act being today into tonight as far as northwest Montana, moderate to heavy snow continuing. Act 2 is Friday into Saturday morning when a cold front will lower snow to most valleys. And then Act 3 comes Sunday evening into Monday morning when we're expecting widespread valley snow. So for Act 1, we have a cold front stalled across northwest Montana, and the moderate to heavy snow that has been falling is expected to continue to fall generally north of this boundary, so across northwest Montana. We may see a little bit of a brief break in the intensity of snow later this afternoon and early evening, but we are expecting it to pick back up again and become quite heavy here late this evening into the overnight hours. Now, just kind of further south, just along this boundary, we will continue to see light to moderate snowfall, particularly over the mountain passes such as Lookout, McDonald, and Homestake Pass. So for those traveling in those areas, there could still continue to be some road impacts. This is a look at as far as storm total snow amounts across northwest Montana, and you'll see pretty widespread amounts of 6 to 8 inches, even down into the valleys, with some higher amounts over the mountain passes and then over near the Idaho-Montana border where the fetch of moisture is especially impressive. Now, as we go into Act 2, Friday into Saturday morning, we have a second cold front that's going to be moving through the area. And so that's going to be shifting our concern for snowfall more into this area that I have circled here on the map that encompasses west central Montana, southwest Montana, and north central Idaho. And that front will be lowering snow levels down to most valley floors, so snow impacts will be a little bit more widespread with this one. And because of that, we're actually expecting the commute for Friday morning to actually be a little bit worse than what we saw for this morning, Thursday morning. And this is a look at those storm total amounts for this Friday into Saturday morning time frame. And again, you'll see the higher terrain across southwest Montana and then over into north central Idaho is expected to be most affected. But again, even the Missoula Bitterroot Valley is expected to see a few inches of snow. And over in central Idaho, the snow levels may not get quite low enough to get locations such as Orofino, Lowell. However, some of the higher valleys, Pierce, Grangeville, and even over Elk City and Dixie areas are expected to see some snowfall. So this will be a bit of a change from what we've been seeing over the past couple days. Act 3, Sunday evening into Monday. This is going to be a weather system moving in from the west, and because of that cold air that's going to be already in place, most locations should see snow out of this. What I have shown here on the graphic is potential snowfall amounts based one on our forecast, but also on previous snow events that looked somewhat similar to this particular weather system. So we're still continuing to fine-tune the overall amounts, and we'll continue to keep that updated, but this is just to kind of give you a feel that we really are expecting to see some widespread valley snow Sunday evening into Monday, which could make the Monday morning commute particularly challenging. And this is just a look at temperatures for Sunday during the day into Monday morning. And again, you'll see this is actually expected to be one of our coldest days. So a lot of valley locations, particularly in Montana, will struggle to get above freezing. And then overnight lows will be down into the teens and 20s for the most part. As we look out into the rest of next week, it does look like midweek we might have a little bit of a break in the weather. However, it does look like by the Thursday into Friday timeframe, we'll get back into more active weather. So we'll continue to keep you updated. If you have any questions or need any more details, please feel free to give us a call. Thank you.